Hello boys and girls, welcome to a long-expected Dwarf Fortress stream. Dwarf Fortress, Histories of Cupidity and Resourcefulness. We are playing or continuing our fortress Lancedbrains, where we have this famous goblin grinder. I think we still do. So do I even need a glass for this? A little bit of beer here? No. I must try to remember what happened last time. We have plenty of goblins caught in the cages, and you don't see the thing. Why don't you see it? Ah, you see it. You see it. Perfect. Everything's fine. Let me check. We have still some invaders. I see. Probably have some invaders down here. Yeah, that's right. They will be. We will try to melt them in the magma. There's a big dog. Is this blood or is this magma? It's blood. Big dog and 3 goblins. Do we have anyone else? Yes, we have still some trolls up here in this staircase, but our grounds should be safe. I mean, there are no more invaders running around freely outside. As a combat report indicated by this C. Yeah, this happened 2 days ago. This one 3 days ago. Some dwarves shooting at the goblins. All in all, we are fine, I think. So, what were we making last time? I did not take any notes of what to do. Oh, there's an autosave version of what to do. Yeah, well, it's very old. Okay. Well, my list here says some pig iron calculation formula. Gold crafts. Decorate gold crafts with gems is the suggestion to keep our dwarves busy. Build goblin cages, it says. and claim their iron weapons and armor. Yes, yes, indeed, we do have goblins in the cages, but I think it will be faster to... Yeah, it's not really easy to release the goblins, because the speed pitting mechanisms no longer work once you have manually dragged a goblin out of the cage. He will hurt you, he will kick and scratch and use any weapons he has, which is quite dangerous if civilians do this. Make paper requires books, build instruments, build more temples, make cheese. What's the plan here? Okay. Yeah, let's look at our stocks. We have some meat which needs to be processed. Good evening, Ratsock. I'm glad you joined. Then we have look at this. We've got no cheese. Oh, there is some cheese. I don't know what these red numbers are. There is the second column is probably the actual count of what we have. But what is the red number in the third column? We have 11 anvils. Eight of them are marked for melting and 3 of them are built in structures. Oh, which means probably that we have no free anvils available. We have one weapon rack which is not built, so maybe this is something like not currently used. So we have 1330 pieces of meat in use somewhere, don't know where. Yeah, what is this? This is where they are used, I guess. You know, all these meats seem to have disappeared on this very square. Could be that the merchants have have brought it away. I mean, they brought it here, we trade with them. We didn't buy it, so they brought it away, and it somehow did not disappear off the game's memory yet. It's still shown as unusable items. Well, okay, so we have virtually no cheese, or practically no cheese. Although we do have like 5 pieces. No, we don't have any cheese, indeed. Okay, so cheese makes sense. Train black bear and raven. Ah, yes, we have a rather extensive animal training program ongoing here. I'm breeding some horses. I believe this is our... oh, that's an osprey. This is a rabbit, goat and stuff. These are donkeys and yaks. This is a cow and water buffalo. It's another donkey. Oh, okay. Oh, what does this arrow mean? The yellow down arrow. I must check the wiki. I mean, after all, we have useful links. Okay, status icon is the link I use. Status icon, yellow down arrow says, well, distracted by unmet needs. Distracted by unmet needs. Well. This raven has some unmet needs. I doubt, though, that we could find out what those unmet needs are. Has been known to steal from civilized areas. Probably that they couldn't steal. Though ravens. Osprey, albatross trained. Let me quickly fire up my dwarf therapist. I should check who's my best skilled animal trainer. Stukos, yeah, probably Stukos Shet. Okay, let's see animals. Unavailable trainer. Stukos is assigned. Yeah, all the trained animals are assigned to Stukos. So this is fine. Semi-wild, assigned to Stukos. Sea otter pup. Yeah, they are also. I think this is the first generation of sea otters we have raised here in our fortress. And first generation of raccoons and foxes. Weasel and albatross. Yeah, okay. So the animals have their trainer assigned, so that's okay. So far so good. Not too much of a chaos here in the fortress. Of course, the military needs some training. I believe we are in the middle of linking cages. Many of these cages have a mechanism attached to them. Well, many are supposed to have attached a mechanism, but almost none of them have actually. Here and there, one or two cages have mechanisms attached. There's goblin blood, goblin corpse, goblin corpse can be dumped. There's a troll corpse, can be dumped. Some body parts, big dog, it's a goblin corpse here. And here is a goblin corpse. Well, I wonder. Yeah, so probably this is being used as an archery training area. I have stationed my archers here. Here and there I release a prisoner, and the archers are just doing their job. Let me check the military squad status. Great armors, sizzling barricades, and bodices of heating have their job. And if I order by squad, great armors are marksmen, sizzling barricades are marksmen, bronze alliances are marksmen. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. That's good. So, I mean, we could probably continue. I believe we have trap safety, kitty drop. I seems to have forgotten where did I place those levers controlling all the mechanisms. Oh, look, I mean, we had great plans with these rooms. I suppose these were planned to be great stockpiles. Oh, look at this. Big rooms indeed. Probably stockpiles. Oh boy, we have some miasma problems. Rotten, mangled corpse. There's a dumping zone here. We should probably... probably dump it. Well, I forgot totally. Where our levers were. These levers are all assigned to operating the magma trap. Well, then I guess we will just build them anew. We still have tons of food. We don't need no we don't need no planting. Oh, I so much hope that Toady one will take a look at stockpiling, because currently you can't separate bags from sandbags and powder bags of dye. Actually, dye. Powder for dyeing can probably be stored separately, but it should be possible separating bags from sandbags, which it isn't. This dwarf is possessed, and he needs stone, leather, skin, tree life, bones, yes, cloth, thread. And it's our best clothier, so we should better take a look at it. He has claimed the workshop a week ago, and he's still demanding stuff. This is getting dangerous. We should look into what he needs. So he needs stone, leather, and some wood, and bones, and cloth. Okay, how about our stocks? Leather or stone. We have plenty of leather, but I guess he wants to have skin. He probably wants to have fresh, untanned leather. We have to slaughter some of our animals. Stones. Well, we've got plenty of stones. How about wood? Logs. Logs is the wood. I guess we have enough wood. Why is some of it forbidden? I have no idea. Which one is the forbidden wood? Over here. Ah, are plenty of things over here from somebody who have died. Okay, look at this. Yeah, we could possibly unforbid these. I know I could do it with like DBC with one claim command to unforbid it all, but I'm just doing it single-handedly because I mean to just take a look through this list. What sort of things is stacked here? Yeah, was it steel warhammer though? I mean, steel warhammer is so precious. I say steel warhammer should be melted. Steel is so precious. Bismuth bronze short sword. I mean, it's bronze, it's pretty good, but let's melt it anyway. Alright. Which means we have to slaughter an animal in order to satisfy the needs of our possessed clothier. Which animal we will slaughter? Billy goat, alpaca, that's a pet. Pet, turkey, hen. We could slaughter a horse. Check these horses. Yeah, they are. I mean, their population will explode pretty quickly. So let me check all the horses. We have one horse. We have 2 studs. Yeah, let's slaughter some of the females. Slaughter this one. Okay. Well, and I think it's time to unpause the game, and we should cancel the order. Can definitely cancel the order and release the archery range bridge. Not the Colossus, but the archery range bridge. Okay, I think we are ready for an unpause after 30 minutes of play. Ah, wasn't it the case that we actually built the levers to release these cages? Yeah, the levers for these cages were being built here. But they are all reconstructed by now, so it's all okay. And now I remember, of course, now I remember. It was these. This is where the levers were. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. And what is this lever for? Oh, it's for the Atom Smasher number 2. And we have some garbage in the Atom Smasher, and there will be a new garbage coming because we have some corpses designated for dumping here. So they will bring these corpses over here. Is there anything of interest? Oh, look, there is an iron helm in this atom smasher. We must save it. Of course we must save it. Iron, that's what we want. I mean, that's what we need goblins for. Copper as well. I mean, we don't have any sort of weapon grade metal. Iron, look at this. Copper. I mean, in general, I mean, I don't need to. I can probably do it like stocks, enhanced view. If I just search for iron and just, I guess, unforbid. Oops. Okay, shift unforbid. Iron battle axe. Unforbid crossbows. Iron helm. Maul, everything. All sorts of iron weapons. And then we have some steel, of which none is forbidden. Then we have some copper. There's some forbidden copper in here. All of this copper needs to be used. What do you say, World Chat? Ich bin jenseits des aufgeregten Herr Nagy. Is it your own German? It's neat. I mean, it's not a proper German, but I know exactly how you feel and what are you trying to say. And I remember there was some silver as well. We don't really need silver. We can mine our own. Yeah, but why not? I mean, we have to keep our dwarves busy somehow. All right then. I think it's time we unpause the game. Of course, and I forgot to cancel the orders. Yeah, he said cancel store item and stockpile item inaccessible. Yeah, now these items have all become accessible. It's the weapons of these caged goblins. And we must remember that while we are unpausing and tempted to watch the buzz in the fortress, we still have some free roaming goblins outside. I mean, not really outside, but prepared to be trapped in our magma trap. And look here. This is where many of the iron items are. Maybe I should really forbid them for now. Trap safety 3. It is my subpar German. I'm more so interested in Anglo-Saxon. Really? Are you studying medieval or old European languages? However, learning a little German first has made it much easier. Oh, of course it does. Or Middle English. Or maybe something like... Yeah, Anglo-Saxon is... interesting language. I had never really took a look at Anglo-Saxon. I dabbled in Gothic and Alt Frisian and Old Icelandic. But really just very little, nothing serious. Need to learn my hotkeys. Library, magma trap. Okay, I don't have a hotkey for this. Probably it's not really necessary. Yeah, but these, look at them. He's carrying the troll corpse to the dump. It's a heavy troll corpse. It takes a long time for him. He's moving very slowly. And the game is running very slowly too. Some reports. I hope there is no more danger that somebody will run into these, so let's close off trap safety. Trap safety 3. The lever has been pulled. This bridge over here should rise any moment. It is recent. You see, yes, I find it very interesting. I never got around to learning proper grammar for German, as you can see. Well, doesn't matter if you don't use it, right? To know it. I mean, I took a look onto many languages of which I did not learn. I mean, nothing but bits of pieces of grammar here and there. I mean, in one language I wanted to see what do the nominal construction look like, what do What do the case markers look like? What do the causative markers look like? And I mean, but how does the relative clause syntax work? Bits and pieces here and there, but nothing of a proper language with which I would be able to communicate. I mean, that's what linguists do. Just here and there a piece of this or that, and they have like one or two or a handful of languages which they can speak fluently. But the vast majority of languages they only research. All right. So let's look at the job list, see if anyone is already busy slaughtering the horse. Slaughter a stray horse, yes. Indeed, somebody has picked up the job. Go to unit, follow unit. Let's follow him for a while, let's see what he is going through. He's dragging the horse down to the butcher's shop. I guess the moment we will have a fresh horse hide, untanned skin, that our clothier will go and grab that skin to make his artifact. Yeah, this is the noble rooms area. Looks like two wide hallways quickly become overcrowded. Should take that into a... Wow, look at the miasma. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I said we don't really need any new... I mean, let it fallow for a season, please. I mean, dimple caps, yeah, of course. I mean, whatever, but I'd rather need your workforce for hauling all sorts of iron stuff and all sorts of items. Now I've lost the horse. You see, I consider myself an amateur linguist, and I've undertaken it as a helpful skill for world crafting. Of course, yeah, I mean, constructed languages is what kept me busy quite a while in my early linguist days. So we see that the horse has already been slaughtered. There was the announcement. It was slaughtered right here. And we have stray horse skin. I believe this skin will become interesting for the clothier. Mebzut. It doesn't. Okay, so obviously it must have been something else. What would this dwarf possibly want? He likes rhyolite, fine pewter, fine opal, osprey bone. Ooh. Do you think he really wants osprey bones? Should I kill one of my ospreys? Well, I mean, he also likes dogs. I could kill a dog rather than an osprey, because osprey is hard to train and they almost don't lay eggs. I mean, they are not breeding at all. I already have a couple, but they just don't breed. Could as well kill them. They don't breed. I mean, what use are they if they don't breed? I guess I could kill an osprey, I guess. If he wants some sort of exotic stone, like rutile or something, rhyolite. I don't have rhyolite, or do I? Let me check. I've got some rutile, but I've got none of that rhyolite stuff. Rhyolite, eh? What if he really wants rhyolite? We don't have that. I mean, rhyolite. What is rhyolite? Rhyolite is just pieces of loose stone on the surface of. Oh no, that's regolith. Regolith. Rhyolite is something else. Rhyolite. I don't know. Rhyolite. What is rhyolite? Igneous extrusive stone. Not magma safe, functionally identical to andesite and dacite. Do we have any at all? Shale. This ain't no rhyolite. What's this? Schist. I've got not. Igneous intrusive. No, we don't have no rhyolite. I mean, if he really wants rhyolite, I mean, then I'm sorry, he's not going to get it. Rhyolite. We kill an osprey. That's all he can get. Bones. Maybe he wants osprey bones, really. Who knows? Who knows? You say miasma. Oh yes, we have miasma. Miasma, and we should deal with it. And look at this. We have refuse stockpile. Let's engage the atom smasher. Oh no. Please don't. Yes, okay. I was anxious they would bring it to this dump area. Stray horse nervous tissue. Stray horse skin nobody wants. I mean, can't we have a tanner hide job? We do have plenty of tanners, haven't we? Of course. Oh, actually, we could make parchment. We could indeed make parchment. Why can't we make parchment from horse skin? Because we don't have lime. I see. We don't have lime. Lime. Okay, let's find out how do you make lime. Okay, lime tree is not the proper lime I'm looking for. There is limestone. Okay, I guess I need to look up parchment. Is made from hide and milk of lime. So we need milk of lime. Is created from quicklime at an ashery. Ashery makes quicklime. Production of milk of lime needs an empty bucket and a dwarf with lime making profession. And obviously we need quicklime, and we get quicklime made from calcium carbonate stones at kiln. But I believe we do have quicklime as such. I think we do have quicklime in our stocks. Liquid. We have lye. We have buckets. Maybe we bought a bucket of quicklime. buckets. Alright, so I see we probably don't have quick climb. We have a quick climb is a powder. Quick climb bag. Of course, we do have quick climb bag. We do have quick climb bags. That's good. Carbon sugar. Quick climb bag, we do have it. It's here. And it's at the soap maker's workshop. And we need quick climb. It's processed in ashery. And I believe an ashery ashery. We should have an ashery over here. This is an ashery, but it will be probably quicker to build another ashery down there. Quick climb bag. Do have a quick climb bag here. And the dwarf needs to have lye making enabled, and we do have at least 2 or 3 lye makers. Okay, we should be fine with this. And we will also need a bait. Open the kitty drop bridge. Okay, and have this rooster pitted. And I think we can unpasture the rooster so we easily can say which rooster to pit. We will pit this rooster. What? The rooster cannot fly? I mean, why did the rooster hit the ground so hard? It's a chicken after all. What happened to it? Shaken to the core? Oh goodness! The rooster is shaken to the core that it was pitted, body bruised, mangled beyond recognition. Oh boy, this rooster's lung. He might not survive long enough to bait the goblins inside. We should definitely assign a new dispensable or expendable animal. Black bear. It's not an expendable animal. Another rooster, I guess. Although, yeah, of course, let's assign this rooster. And I think we should let the goblins inside finally. I mean, we are secured. This bridge is closed. Can drop trap safety too. You have a very well designed fortress there. You say, oh, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. I mean, I'm not totally happy with it, but considering that we build it in the greatest of danger and that the destiny of Lancedbrains was almost, I mean, we hung on a hair of luck because we are on a haunted glacier embark area where we get syndrome clouds, which makes every living creature an incredibly strong husk. So we get invaded quite a lot. We managed to build all this and have a relative safety without our the biggest hit was that our 70 dwarf strong army got all destroyed by a bronze colossus. I mean, we're doing pretty well. Oh, how's Mapsit going? Is there anything like a slaughter animal? How's Mabsut going? He's still here. Osprey is still ready for slaughter. Nobody. Slaughter spray Osprey is already in the works. You say, they fell against a mighty foe. That is the appeal of Dwarf Fortress. From a lore standpoint, it is nigh unparalleled. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I mean, what do you expect from a bronze colossus? After all, right? I mean, it's, a bronze colossus is made to destroy fortresses, to wipe out civilizations, pretty much. Oh goodness, can't we just have a dwarf who is capable of walking? What's up with this? Is he just vomiting and dizzy because of the sunlight, or is he crippled? What are his wounds? Dizzy and nauseous. Okay, get used to it. I mean, do we have drinks? Well, yeah, we have plenty of drinks. What I don't like too much about this fortress is the management of food storage. I mean, the more your fortress grows, you know, you need to think of how do you make your dwarves what did I do? How do you make your dwarves how do you distribute drinking and eating possibilities in your fortress such that no dwarves are exposed to long periods of hunger or thirst? While they are on their long walks between jobs. I mean, and how do you place important dwarves lodgings efficiently so that they don't need to walk too far to their regular jobs. And that's what I missed doing properly in this fortress, and it's hard to do indeed. Okay, somebody mandated the construction of backpacks. I guess now that we have we can do backpacks. No, got no issues with that. Just wonder whether we have already built the ashery. And looks like we did. Make milk of lime, please. On the double, I mean not on the double, but on repeat. We might need more milk of lime, and if the horse skin is not yet rotten, we might get lucky and make parchment of it. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Stray weasel gave birth to weasel kids. Oh joy! Yeah, but since they were not perfectly trained, these weasel kids are not really tame. Nevertheless, here he is making the milk of lime. He's bringing himself a bucket. And we should check. Oh, look at these trolls. They are crawling up the walls. We've got one goblin, one troll crawling up the walls. Another troll down here. It's time we close this up. Is there anybody else headed inside our fortress? Maybe this troll wants to. Yes, this troll wants as well. This is good, but he's taking the wrong way. You're taking the wrong way, buddy. Yeah, maybe I should just close it, because before, yeah, better close it. So what it actually needs to close is this, and the troll might in fact escape, but I don't care. We can run this trap as many times as we want. We have all the time in the world. And it's closed. Looks like the goblin actually escaped. So there's a goblin and a troll climbing up the wall. There's a third troll. Okay, so we got 2 trolls and a goblin. Inside the trap, and a dead rooster. It's okay, it's fair enough. So we just need... Oh, look at all this blood. Ooh, look at this. I totally forgot. And I left these bridges all open. I must have been totally in... Oh, look at all these jabbers and crundle blood. I mean, Forgotten Beast must have been raging in our water tank. I totally forgot about the safety of this. I mean, fill magma tank west 2 and north needs to be closed. And well, fill reactor probably 2. Fill reactor, magma tank west 2 and north. Fill reactor. Fill water tank north. Fill water tank west and west 2. And just double check that we are actually closing the right water tank lever. That we don't want to open water fill reactor 2, but we want to close fill reactor 1. Which is exactly what we are doing. Okay, we should be safe. Yo, I came back at a perilous time. Well, not really perilous, but yeah, I mean, there was a risk that the Forgotten Beast will decide to reside in the water tank and will not want to leave. We do have aquatic Forgotten Beasts. We do. I mean, Avo's Forgotten Beast. Not really aquatic, is it? Eyeless Ceratopsid. It's not really a water beast. No, I probably don't show, but we had one. We had something like a crocodile or some amphibious Forgotten Beast. So these bridges should close. And while they are closing, we could pump the magma inside here. Start pumping. Yeah, the first 2 bridges are closed. Now all 3 of them. And now water reactor is closed. How about the magma? Nobody is pumping yet. Now we can open these bridges. I mean, this is probably the most tricky trap I have designed so far, but it's a chore to operate. But it works flawlessly. I mean, it works against the strongest of enemies. Question is whether you really want to fight the strongest of enemies. I mean, you are ridding yourself of a lot of fun potentially. So fill water trap 1 and fill water trap 2. Fill water trap 1, fill water trap 2. It's these two levers. How far are we with slaughtering the osprey? Huh. Here we go, and if this doesn't help, please Mebzut, move it. Mebzut, take your osprey bones and skin, it's your favorite animal. Oh boy. Why don't I see Mebzut? I see Mebzut. Damn it, I see him still here. What does he need? Does he really need a rutile? He's going to die. Oh, hello, Kenran, the panda. Ah, my best clothier is moody and he doesn't get what he needs. What am I mean, what should I do? He didn't want no horses. He didn't want no osprey leather or osprey bones. No, osprey leather, probably. Osprey doesn't really yield leather. What can he possibly want? I mean, I know he likes rhyolite, but I don't have rhyolite. I mean, there is no way in heaven how we can get rhyolite here. He likes dogs for their loyalty. He likes osprey bone. I mean, now he has osprey bone and he wants bones. Doesn't he? Stone, rock. I don't have a rutile. Leather, skin. Horse skin he didn't want. Osprey skin. Tree life. I mean, we do have wood, do we? I mean, don't we? we do have wood. You should have plenty of. Oh, we don't have any wood. Why didn't I notice before? I mean, that could be it, right? I mean, we are completely and utterly out of wood. Alrighty then. I mean, then let's go chop some trees. Chop, chop. Oh, we do have already trees designated for... Yeah, look at this. We do have chop down trees, but probably very low priority, isn't it? Oh no, actually pretty high priority. Is it because we don't have any axe or something? Maybe if you just undesignate it, and if we designate it again in a very high priority. But I surely believe that our woodcutters do have some axes. It would be a shame if they hadn't. I mean, let me check up on my woodcutters. We got Stinthead. Oh, he meditates. Okay, doesn't matter whether he has an axe or not. How about Cotton? Is making milk of lime. How about Deller? Deller is an axe lord and he is watching a demonstration. Are you serious? Oh no, I mean, this is a woodcutter. I mean, this is an axe lord, but this is an actual woodcutter. Yeah. Kenran says, is the totally out of context. Is this the standard curses look? Is not your own tile set, is it? Or is it the new one? I mean, this is the default tile set. I just have what did I do to it? I mean, I enlarged it by 300%, and I leave it deliberately pixelated like it was. I mean, basically it's like 1 pixel on the original tile set became 3 by 3 pixel point. I mean, in this, so it's an upscaled curses. There is I shared it in the wiki and in the forums. Should be somewhere. Forums, modding, and there is tile sets and graphics, and there is something like what was the 300% curses, yeah. Yeah, this is the thread where I present it. Yeah, but I also did my own tile set, which I'm very fond of. But recently I just tried to switch to the 8 by 12 original tile set, but you can also take a look at my own tile set, which I can warmly recommend if you are looking for something which has square tiles, and you like original ASCII. It's practically based on the original ASCII, but it's not so pixelated anymore, and it's square pixels. Okay, so I don't know how long we should wait for these axe guys to actually think of even stop drinking. And Lothian is our other Lothian individual combat drill. I mean, they will probably not think of cutting down the trees, so I'll probably be safe if I designate a couple of new dwarves. As potential woodcutters, even if it's only temporarily. Oh, you're the Invisible Panda. I remember, yes, Invisible Panda does ring a bell. Yeah, and you haven't watched any streams, and I haven't really streamed anything other than racing games. So yeah, just yesterday or very early this morning, like 2:30, I decided that I'll take a break from iRacing again for about a season and do more of the classical stuff like Dwarf Fortress and Friends. Well then, enjoy it while it lasts. Farmer is a farmer, miner, legendary stonecrafter, not allowed to stonecraft. As a fisherman, a dyer. Why not a dyer? I mean, woodcutting, commit. It's pretty high priority tasks, so come on guys. Go grab an axe. You know, first of all, we'd need the fell trees job to be generated. Without that, can't really do anything. Oh boy, I totally forgot about our magma trap. We have probably pumped out the hell out of it. Yeah, it's no longer necessary to pump for you guys. And we have probably more than enough water in the water trap. Fill water trap 1 and 2. Oh, maybe do we have still an alert? Of course I have an alert. That's why they haven't been doing much. Yeah, I'm wondering why they weren't cutting the trees, and I forgot totally that I have an inside alert. These raccoons have unmet needs. I believe these raccoons want to be in the grass rather than that they want to be. I mean, what if we move the raccoons down here? Let's try it. I think the raccoons will like it on the grass much more than... Maybe then they will stop having unmet needs. Now suddenly we've got one idler, yeah. That is what I expected a long time ago. I wasted almost a month. So there are no more dead corpses inside this. We might still have some items worth saving, but not on this tile. No, indeed we don't have. No, I mean, let's smash Atom Smasher 2. And let's take a look at our Stukos. I mean, take a look at our, you know what, Clothier Mebzuth. Ah, God, what does he need? I mean, yeah, what does he need? Wood. He does need wood. Wood. I mean, the trees are already, I mean, in the job queue being worked on. 2 dwarves are dashing to these trees, ready to swing their axes. We must be a little bit more patient with the possessed mood of the clothier. But I'm certain of us having quicklime. I hope that the hide of the horse has not yet rotten. Remains, maybe? Body parts. Horse skin. We do have horse skin. We do have horse skin, so we should be able to make a parchment. Parchment is made in tanner's shop. Not in the tanner's shop. Not in the tanner's shop. Yes, in the tanner's shop, but this is not a tanner's shop, this is a dyer's shop. This is a tanner's shop. Make parchment. We will make parchment. Make parchment, we will... Oh boy, I think I forgot again about our trap. So we've got full lava, full magma, full water. Full lava, full magma. Full magma and full water. And we've got 2 trolls and a goblin trapped. So let's have some fun with them. Let's see our trap work. Actually, let's take a short break, like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will see it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in our next stream.